We get this question all the time. What are you saying in the cold calls whenever you're reaching out to a prospect? And for commercial cleaning, it's very simple. It's a very simple process where calling and asking for that point of contact. Basically, how the call goes is, hey, I'm calling with Simply Pure. We're reaching out to see if we could speak to whoever handles the cleaning services for your facility, or whatever it is you're offering, landscaping, power washing, carpet cleaning. There's so many different reoccurring type of services you can get into, whether it's weekly, monthly, bi-monthly, or annually, semi-annually. All these different services are very important services that you should definitely look into if you're trying to be an entrepreneur in the commercial service realm. Doing more than just one service is going to open more doors, and you're going to be able to scale the business much faster. I started with commercial cleaning, and I moved on to getting into other services. We got into pretty much any service you can think of that customers are paying for every single month. So I advise you to quickly start looking into commercial if you're not already doing so. So if you're struggling getting into the commercial side of things, don't hesitate to reach out to me. We'd be glad to help you get into the commercial realm. It's an amazing business to get into. We've been doing it for 10 years now. We've been seeing amazing success from it. But a lot of people always ask us, what are you saying in these calls? What are you saying? It's a very simple process. We're basically calling that person, seeing if, or that business, and seeing if we can get in touch with that person that makes that choice. And that's all we're doing. You're not calling to sell someone over the phone. What are you going to possibly tell them about your cleaning service that's different? You can start talking as much as you can, but they're going to try to get off the phone with you. So, what we love to do, what I always started to do from day one was, pick up the phone and hope that they'd pay me over the phone. But they're never going to pay you over the phone. So you have to get yourself in the door. And I quickly realized getting myself in the door is ultimately going to, change the game for me and my business, because I can start closing more deals. You can't close a deal if you're trying to negotiate a price over the phone. You can't show your value. And at the end of the day, guys, this business is a people business. People want to work with who they want to work with. And, if you're in the door and you're face to face, you're going to have a much better chance to close these deals. So pick up the phone, just do the calls. 100 calls a day will change your entire life if you're starting a commercial service business of any sort. Pick up the phone. If you are the owner, you need to make 100 calls a day until you can pay someone else to do that. Once you can afford to pay someone else to do that, then your job is to start learning how to better close, better price your deals out, and then obviously grow your team, because you're going to want to grow your team. More hands equals more money. And if you're getting into the commercial service business, cold calls is your first problem, because that's the quickest way you're going to grow your business. And you need to learn how to delegate that, or you need to do it yourself. You need to spend 3 hours a day doing it. When I started, I was doing 100 calls a day, Monday through Friday. I would wake up at 6 in the morning, sometimes 5 in the morning, work out. Then I would make a list of 100 people that I can call that day, people that I haven't reached out to yet. And these are new customers, new businesses coming up in the community, whatever it may be. If I'm going to a different market in a different city, I'm reaching out to 100 people a day myself. And I knew, early on that number was high, but I didn't really understand at that time. I just wanted to hurry up and get these clients. So I started with that high number of 100. Some people I know that I've talked to over the past few months are like, I do 20 calls a day, 30 calls a day, 40 calls a day. They're not seeing much results. There was times I was seeing no results, but, I continuously did the 100 calls a day for a year. And within that first year, I already had 25 recurring contracts. And it's something that I believe anybody can do if you're consistently being that guy to pick up the phone whether you want to or not. Obviously, I get sick too, but if you're doing 100 calls a day, following up accordingly, keeping data, all that data from your calls, and making notes and getting email addresses, because you don't ever want to just call and say, oh, you don't want it? Okay, bye. Basically, this is how our calls are going to go. I'm going to walk you through it so you can get a very, very good idea on how the call goes. Normally, this is about 75% of the calls. People are basically not interested right now, so we're calling and saying, hey, I'm with Simply Pure. We're calling to see if we can speak to whoever handles the cleaning service for your business. And from there, they're like, yeah or no, or let me get her. If they say, let me get that person, once that person gets on the phone, we quickly say, hey, we're in the area next week. I wanted to see if I can quickly stop by and give you an analysis of what we can do to create a better cleaning and overall cleaning experience for you and your customers and your business, your employees. So is there a time I can come by next week to give you a quick walkthrough and tell you exactly what we can do to help you, get to a better state of cleanliness? we're either offering that service, or we're basically offering a free walkthrough, where we're basically saying, hey, we're in the area, can we come by and give you a price on what exactly it would cost for us to clean your facility, whether that's once a month, once a week, or daily. We're basically calling and making a very quick offer, trying to get ourselves in the door. We're in the area, can we stop by? And basically that's how we're getting ourselves in the door, and it's helped me close hundreds of contracts. We were able to get in the door, figure out who's in charge, connect with that person. If you can connect with that person that you're going in to meet, and you kick off and you're friends, you're going to secure the business. It's going to be a very easy business to start. You can start sealing deals right away. People want to work with people they want to work with in this business, and they're going to give you the opportunity to clean. It's not going to be something that's going to take all this mathematical knowledge, or you don't need to be a rocket scientist to close commercial contracts. We can actually help you by giving you a proposal for free. If you need a proposal for your contracts and you're trying to close commercial contracts, let me know. I'll send you over a proposal for free. Shoot me a text, 972-757-7011. Just text me, say free proposal, and I will respond to you myself, and I'll send you over a template that you can use, that I use to close a lot of my deals, and people give me compliments on it all the time. And it's basically a quick offer. This is what we do, this is who we are, this is how much it costs. And from there, your people are wanting to quickly understand the proposal, so we don't make it very difficult. It's a very easy proposal to read. Your prospects are going to be able to read it easily, and you can easily input your information about your business into the proposal very easily through Word doc. Let me know if you need that. Pick up the phone, make some calls. If you need the script, let me know. I can send you that too. I'm here to help. I can send you the script if you need it, but it's your job to pick up the phone and make the calls. It doesn't take long to do 100 calls. I would say 3 hours to do, maybe sometimes less. If you're banging them out one after another, making those calls, you will find those people are like, yeah, actually I do need somebody. Our cleaner isn't doing a good job, or maybe they're not showing up on time, or maybe they're not showing up at all. I've heard it all. I've literally heard all the different stories. So we go in there and swoop them off their feet, give them a great customer service experience, show them that we're fast, efficient, and reliable, and they will continue to work with us for years to come, just like we've already done for the past 10 years. So if you're interested in starting your journey, let me know. I'll be glad to help. Have a blessed one, guys.